You! Get your hand out of your pants.
Please put your tray table up. Put the crack pipe down.
You're the least without sin person I know.
Errol, we are on the air right now.
Oh, I was digging for gold.
Wow. That's what's eating Gilbert Grape, my friends.
Well, listen, call me casual, but I love to take my time.
I don't know where your head ends and this weird turtleneck sweater begins.
Speaking of which, whatever happened to that porn star you were dating?
Oh my God, it's huge.
And now, it's West by Midwest.
Today is Tuesday, January 14th, 2014. This is episode 47 of West by Midwest. My name is Chuck Ganchorre. I'm broadcasting live from Los Angeles, California.
My name is Aral Gribble. I'm broadcasting live from Lansing, Michigan. And we have our producer, Rob Hubbard, broadcasting live from... Rob Hubbard.
Look at this. We've got Caroline Paige on the show today.
Oh! We have our producer, Caroline Paige Hubbard, broadcasting live from Chelsea, Michigan. Folks, if you're joining us on Google Hangouts, which we record live every week, if you like our Facebook page for the link, you can find out where we're going to be hanging out. You can see Rob's new baby, Caroline Paige, who is what?
Paige.
Like
4 days old?
4 days old. She has taken over Rob's job. I can tell you what, she's already doing a better job.
And she's gorgeous doing it.
She's beautiful. Rob, where are you?
Where are you, Rob? Are you watching your baby? Yes or
There
no?
he
There he is.
Oh,
Proud father.
Proud papa, Rob Hubbard. Congratulations, my friend.
You're doing good, baby. Thank you.
You do
She's
just
beautiful.
what Daddy does. Absolutely nothing.
Just sit here and sleep during the show.
There you go.
That's
Good
good.
girl.
Our show is also on iTunes, so you can find the latest episode as well as past episodes if you download, stream, subscribe to West X Midwest on iTunes.
This podcast is brought to you by Ed Grabo. Any fool can be a father, but it takes a real man to be Ed Grabo.
Ed Grabo. Thank you, Ed Grabo.
Thank you, Ed Grabo. Sponsor of the show. So, catching up, gentlemen. Obviously, huge week for Rob Hubbard. He had a baby.
Huge week. Finally, baby Caroline Paige comes into the picture. When did it actually happen here, Rob? When was it?
4:07 in the afternoon on Thursday, the 9th of January.
January 9th, 2014. Caroline Paige graced us with her presence. That's so awesome, man. Congrats. How's mommy doing? Oh, look at her. Oh.
Mommy's doing great. She's a little tired because, she's the one that's got to get up every 2 hours to feed her.
Yeah. Do you still got to get up with her? Do you do like a moral support, like waking up and...
Well, a little bit. That sometimes she's crying a little unconsolably, and it comes down to me to walk her around and calm her down. But for the most part, I sleep through it because one, I can't breastfeed. I can't breastfeed, but two, we have the toddler running around. Someone's got to be alert for him when he wakes up.
Oh, there you go. How's Wesley with the baby? Is he?
Wesley's he's enjoying it.
He's doing okay. He's still a little not sure what to make of it. But he's been gentle with her when he does interact.
Good. Oh, big brother.
Oh.
Yeah. For a while we were unsure how, because he would be gentle, but he would put his hand up there so fast. We were like, "Are you about to rip her face off, or just?"
Whoa!
Oh my God!
But it would always just be like, just a little touch, little pet.
Soft touches. Now,
babies having babies.
Babies having babies. Now, let me remind you and maybe our audience. We were talking about the situation about the birth of your second child on our holiday spectacular last year, late December, and I don't know if you remember this conversation, Rob, but you brought up the fact that you did not want to have a girl at all.
You remember this? Do you remember this, Rob?
Remember that, Rob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, really?
Here's what's great, Rob. Now, in the age of technology and digital everything, that will never go away. Like, there's this dad who has a blog here in Michigan, and he was on a Michigan radio show today, and he was talking about how excited he is because he's leaving this legacy for his kids. They'll be able to read this blog about how he felt when his wife was pregnant and when they had the kid and like early years with the babies. Your kids will have this podcast to listen to.
All the evidence is here in
It's somewhere. Even the ones you've tried to delete, they're out there somewhere, man. Your children will have to listen to this podcast someday.
They will understand my sense of humor, and they'll look back at it fondly.
Are you sure? We don't understand your dad's sense of humor. I don't think you do either.
Seriously, Caroline's going to be like, my dad's a dick.
That's awesome. Man, Rob, we're so happy for you.
We should clarify that Caroline, even though she has earplugs or headphones on, she can't hear anything. Rob's got his own headphones.
He's got the headphones in. Those aren't plugged in. She's not
all
hearing
the
us.
swears we're keeping.
They're just props.
So if Rob swears, she can hear him, but
she can't hear us swear.
Oh, look at her. She's adorable. She does all the baby things. Oh.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations. So more importantly, and a bigger accomplishment, Chuck Ganchorre ran your first marathon.
Oh, thank you so much, Aral.
Rob, you didn't see this, but I posted in the notes for today's show. I said, catch-up items. Rob had a baby. Chuck ran a marathon. For some reason, Aral's more proud of Chuck.
Well, I'd like to take this moment to officially announce my retirement from running marathons. Oh my God!
Are you serious?
It's the worst experience of my life. Jesus Christ! I swear. I mean,
makes me happier.
All that shit that they say about hitting the wall at 20 miles. I hit the wall like 5 times. It was seriously like, I can't fucking do this. Can somebody carry me? Like I couldn't lift my legs. It was awful. So I am not.
No more marathons.
I am not running another marathon.
That's
for sure.
awesome. Someday you'll learn that about yoga. Or I'll get on the yoga train with you. But there's just a couple other things we're not on the same page with. And I was really mad that you loved running that much. Because I was like, I won't run unless I'm chased. It's stupid. I don't see the point. But
it's difficult, man. The marathon, I felt like just because of the distance, it was like I just didn't want to continue on. My legs, I could barely lift my legs by the end of it.
You looked very fresh-faced going through.
Oh well,
there's a picture of you on Facebook at the end, and you are all smiles.
Oh, come on. I mean, I can be camera ready at any moment, man, but I was literally fucking dying.
Jelly legs.
A few miles of that, yeah.
However, you were not the worst person. Like, there was somebody worse off than you.
Yeah. There was a girl that had passed me towards the end of it because everyone was fucking passing me because I was literally dying. But it looked like she had shit her pants, Aral. She had... Like, it looked like she either sat in, like, a ton of mud, like a puddle of mud, or she had shit her pants, and it wasn't raining or wet that day. So
right, so there's no mud. There's nothing for her to sit in.
I had to look up this situation. Yeah. She had what is called runner's trots. Have you guys heard of this? Runner's diarrhea?
I had not until you told me about it.
It's
also heard of it.
It's also termed the gingerbread man, and is a condition that often affects distance runners and is characterized by an urgent need for a bowel movement mid-run. And sometimes people can't, like, hold it, you know? If the gingerbread man's fucking knocking, dude, and you're in the middle of a race...
as fast as you can't escape the gingerbread man.
There are also famous cases of runner's diarrhea. At the 2005 London Marathon, Paula Radcliffe, who won with a time of 2 hours, 17 minutes, 42 seconds, is often remembered for the moment when Radcliffe, in desperate need for a toilet break, stopped by the road in full view of the crowd and TV cameras, and the unfortunate event was broadcast live.
Oh God!
So that shit happens, and it happened to this girl. It happened to this girl in front of me.
So you said it's from, like, you're running for 4 hours or more and shaking your bowels the whole time.
Yeah, you end up jostling your bowels so much that it loosens it up, and your body just feels like it has to expend everything at once.
Now, if you're like the woman who won, and you're smart enough to like drop trow and whatever, like I think you're allowed to keep going. But no, like that should be an excuse to stop. If you shit your pants, you should be able to say, "That's it, I'm out.
I quit.
I quit."
All right.
Well, can't you just stop off at a porta potty or some restaurant and just drop your deuce for a quick second and then get back on the road?
Absolutely. But if it's, but yeah, Chuck is saying like it's an actual like it's a diarrhea condition, like you're shaking your shit so much. Yeah.
So it all happens before you really even realize that you have.
Yeah, man. When you're walking down the hall and you feel something fall. Runner's trot.
You know, the same thing happens to birthing women. I found out, to bring it back full circle.
Oh, I don't think Katie wants sharing this.
Well, I don't think she did this time around.
Oh, this time around.
Either that or they were real swift about cleaning it up. But I don't. She was Wonder Woman.
This time around.
Well,
but there's
both,
a condition. There's a condition where women who are in middle of the birthing process.
Labor, yeah, they'll just lose control of all that.
I don't know that it's a condition. It's just something that happens when you're
doing something that happens.
Sure, I mean, all the muscles out there have to relax to make it the hole bigger. This is the least scientific.
Wow, what the fuck?
I guess dilate.
Oh my God, the miracle of life right now.
Well, they say it's you're supposed to push like you're pushing your bowel movement, so because you're doing all of that, and a lot of times it comes out also.
Could you imagine being the doctor down there, like you just get the spray of feces,
blood, feces, everything. Oh my God.
So on a much happier note, Caroline's got a beautiful name.
Yeah, Caroline. Rob, where did you guys come up with that name?
I don't know how we came up with Caroline. We actually had this name picked out when we were pregnant with Wesley. If he'd have been a girl, he'd have been Caroline Paige.
Oh, okay, great.
And what we did then, we started a civilization game against each other, and for every city that we built, we named our city a potential baby name.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's nice.
Yeah, and then the idea was that eventually Armageddon would happen, and the last two cities standing would be the names. We never got that far. We just ended up liking the names that we had. Oh,
okay.
Yeah, and that's So I don't. We both knew Carolines growing up, but we just kind of wanted something sort of distinguished, but not like silly.
So does she go by Caroline? Or are you going to try to shorten it to?
Well, we'll see what happens.
Carol?
No, not Carol. We're both against Carol.
Yeah, how do you?
Carrie is
Carrie,
good.
yeah, there you go. Yeah. That's how you short Caroline. But Paige, I'm guessing, is an homage to your favorite guitarist of all times.
Katie liked Paige. I said I love that name too, but obviously because of Jimmy Page. Interesting fact, all of this, we had this name picked out for Wesley if he was going to be a girl, and all this pregnancy. She ended up getting born on Jimmy Page's birthday.
That's insanity.
That is amazing.
Wow.
That is awesome.
I told Katie I will never forget Jimmy Page's birthday again.
That's right. I mean, right? Didn't you have a cat named Paige?
I did.
I was like, Rob just named his baby after a cat.
Well, it's better than asking the internet to name your baby.
That's right. A couple who asked the internet to name their daughter may be regretting it right about now.
Uh-huh. Did you hear about this, Rob?
No.
Yeah, this is what happened while you were actually having a baby. People did the dumbest thing possible.
Yeah, Canadian Stephen McLaughlin, a.k.a. Redditor Digital Gecko, announced his plans on Reddit 2 days ago, and he made a website called NameMyDaughter.com. Which was, it was great. At first, the internet was very nice and actually very cute about it. It started off with the baby being named Olivia, and it was it was Olivia Amelia McLaughlin.
Oh, that's nice.
But Aral, if you go to the website now, NameMyDaughter.com,
which I just went to, the current winning name is Cthulhu Allspark McLaughlin.
What?
with 47,000 votes. How do you pronounce that?
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu, which is a cosmic entity from the fiction of H.P. Lovecraft. It's kind of like
it's
this
a
creature
giant squid creature.
Yeah, that has kind of like an octopus for a face or whatnot.
Yeah, it's like part octopus, part human.
Yeah.
Or part whatever. Yeah, if there's folks out there listening, you can let us know. It's this creepy, weird fucking creature. But that's what you get when you ask the fucking internet to name your baby. It's like hey, you know what? I want an opinion of who I am as a person. So I'm going to post a video of myself on YouTube and read the comments about it.
Exactly.
And now I learned that I'm gay and fat and stupid. Thanks, YouTube. Oh, and you want to sell me something from your home.
Alicia Thomas says, "Cute baby with the headphones." Thanks, Alicia.
Oh, my little sister.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alicia.
Watching. And the internet has chosen her middle name to be Allspark, which is from Transformers.
Oh, I didn't get that one. I didn't know that one. So what are some of the other names?
Yeah, Transformers seems to be a theme. Number 3 most voted name is Megatron. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it has like some nice names like Olivia, Camille, Luna.
Yeah, Luna
April, blah,
is a beautiful name. That's number 7. Name.
Number 9, Zelda.
Oh no, I'm looking at the most recent one, my friend.
What?
Yeah, it's now. Oh wait, it just changed.
I need a refresh.
Oh my god. Oh wait, that's a middle name. Yeah, I think it's down to number 10.
Yeah, number 10. Zelda dropped to 10.
Zelda's not 10. 11,
LaQuisha.
Oh, Lord.
12, Street Lamp.
Street Lamp.
I love Lamp.
Allspark McLaughlin.
14, not Zelda, just to clarify.
Not Zelda. Not Zelda.
And the 15th one is my favorite, Slagathor.
The stupidest thing is that, like, by the end of this poll, when she has the baby, he vowed on Reddit in front of the entire internet that he's gonna name his daughter after what the internet votes, and if it comes out to be fucking Slagathor Titanium McLaughlin, he's gonna have to fucking do it.
Salad McLaughlin, these are all real names, folks.
Wow.
Megatron of the Sea. McLaughlin.
That's what he gets.
This is a fun game. We could just choose first and middle names from the top 15 all day long.
Glad you guys didn't do that.
I'm glad you didn't do that, Rob.
This whole Jimmy Page thing seemed very mild.
Yeah.
So
naming your baby after a cat is pretty nice, actually.
So speaking of horrible things that family members do, a 33-year-old Oklahoma man has been charged with killing his stepfather by giving him an atomic wedgie that caused the victim to suffocate on his own underwear.
Holy shit, how did I survive high school, dude?
I know, right? Did you ever get an atomic wedgie?
I could have died. No.
Rob, I feel like Rob Hubbard gave me a wedgie, not an atomic wedgie, but a wedgie, at least one.
I think that I seem to remember that.
Yeah. We went through a phase where we thought that was funny.
Not atomic, though. He didn't get that shit over your head.
So atomic is where it goes over the head, right?
Over your head, yeah.
Okay. So Bradley Davis was charged with murder in the death of 58-year-old Denver St. Clair in a drunken family fight at a residence just east of Oklahoma City. Davis allegedly pulled the elastic waistband of St. Clair's underwear over his head and then around his neck.
Whoa.
I mean, if he's
That's
got
not
underwear,
part of it.
If he's got underwear like mine, it's probably disintegrating as it is, so it probably just accidentally ripped. But the medical examiner spokeswoman, Amy Elliott, said the cause of death was asphyxiation and blunt force trauma. Pottawatomie, which is where it was, the county sheriff deputy Travis Palmer said Davis and St. Clair were drinking beer on the night of December 21st at the older man's residence when St. Clair began speaking ill about his wife, who is Davis's mother.
What?
Yeah, he's like, don't you talk about my mama like that.
That's my wife.
That's my mom. Wedgie. Investigators said St. Clair's elastic waistband was stretched over his head and that it left ligature marks around his neck.
Whoa.
Blood spatter was also found in the kitchen, the living room, and on the living room ceiling.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Like,
it wasn't Atomic Wedgie gone awry. It was really with intent to.
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like it was an atomic wedgie where, like, the waistband ripped, fell in front of his neck, and, like, cut his throat.
It was like a nuclear wedgie.
That is a Holocaust wedgie. Is what that is.
How did he get blood on the ceiling? Did his like hemorrhoids explode and like splatter all over the ceiling? And
No, I'm guessing it was from his neck, not his ass.
Wow.
You know, because like it cut his throat, and he's like, "That's what you get for making yo mama jokes." Oh,
I can talk about my wife like that. You can't talk about my mama like that.
You can't talk about my mama. Yoink! Slice.
God.
Oh, rest in
Childhood,
peace.
yeah, childhood prank gone awry, goes all the
St. Clair.
way.
So yeah, kids, you know we all think it's funny. Atomic wedgies kill. All right.
You could kill a man with an atomic wedgie.
Jesus.
That's a shame.
So am I doing the next one?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, a Chinese theme park allows guests to live through the sinking of the Titanic.
Aw,
Whoa.
near, far.
Wherever you are. A life-size replica of the Titanic will become the centerpiece of a landlocked theme park in China, featuring a museum and a shipwreck simulation to give visitors a harrowing sense of the 1912 disaster. That's
Best
the
amusement
worst
park
idea I've
ever.
ever heard. Worst amusement park ever. The project aims to be more than a museum that replicates the original ship in the 1997 movie that became a global hit. The simulation will also allow several hundred people at a time to feel what the shipwreck was like.
What?
When the ship hits the iceberg, it will shake, it will tumble. We will let people experience water coming in by using sound and light effects. They will think, quote, "The water will drown me. I must escape with my life."
What the hell? So you have to like play characters in this Titanic going down? You're like, all right, you're gonna play the captain. You're going down with the ship.
Yeah, I hold this violin. Keep playing no matter what happens.
They're like, okay, so you're playing Jack, so you have to step into this ice cold water that's gonna give you hypothermia.
You hold on to this. You're gonna play Kate Winslet. I need you to lay on this piece of wood and watch your boyfriend die. Go to the bow of the ship. Hold your arms out. Here's what's funny, though. You mentioned the captain, and Bernard Hill, who played the captain, Edward Smith in the movie, he flew to Hong Kong to show his support for the Chinese replica, and he dismissed suggestions that building a theme park based on a tragedy was inappropriate.
Wait, so this guy who played the captain in Titanic is now taking tickets at this Chinese amusement park?
I know he's taking tickets. All the way from a blockbuster movie to a fixture in a theme park.
Oh man, that's a crazy theme. I mean, because it's like, at Universal Studios we have like Earthquake, and you kind of can live through like a simulated earthquake. I guess that's what this is. But like, what do? They like tip you over on the side, and you have to like slide down the boat like into the water.
Waterboard you. Like
they dress you up as Billy Zane and they kill you.
Welcome to China.
They trap you in compartments and flood it.
That sounds horrible. Seriously, like that's got to be what they do.
Yeah, I don't want to relive the Titanic.
Yeah.
Sorry, first class only.
First class only.
Women and children only. Survive.
You're fucking laying in a bed with your kids as the water fills up.
You're like in this bunk floating around.
That sounds awful. All right, so if anybody wants to send Chuck and I to China, we will give you a blow-by-blow of what happens.
Blow-by-blow.
Hey, Rob, you're like a third grader.
He said blow.
You have 2 children, man. You've got to get your shit together.
You are a father of 2.
You're a father of 2. You can't be this way anymore.
Right.
So, speaking of inappropriate, our government wastes millions of dollars on, guess what?
What?
Penis pumps.
Millions of dollars?
Yeah, you knew this, though. This is our New Year's resolution, is to not pretend like we don't know about the stories. Oh. You knew it was a penis pump story.
Yeah, I knew about the penis pump, but...
Yeah, did you know this, Rob Hubbard? He wasn't a part of this. Our government wastes millions of dollars on penis pumps.
That sounds terrible. Why?
Nice segue, Jesus. According to a government watchdogs report released on Monday, penis pump cost the U.S. government $172 million between 2006 and 2011, about twice as much as the consumer would have paid at the retail level. So if you're going into Bed Bath & Beyond looking for a penis pump,
you can get a penis pump for $25. The government
paying $50, $60. The report by the Inspector General for the Department of Health and Human Services said Medicare paid nearly 474,000 claims for vacuum erection systems, or VES, totaling about $172.4 million from 2006 to 2011. Yearly claims for the devices nearly doubled from $20.6 million in 2006 to $38.6 million in 2011. All those fucking baby boomers are getting old, dude.
Yeah, and their insurance is paying for it.
Yeah, according to the Mayo Clinic, penis pumps are one of a few treatment options for erectile dysfunction.
Don't we have enough pills that work?
They would rather pump it. They want a fucking Nike pumps that shit. They want a vacuum erection system. I always thought penis pumps were things that you bought from, like, the back of porno magazines. You know,
yeah,
like,
to, like, enlarge your member. It was
absolutely.
Like, right, to stretch your dick out so it was bigger.
Right,
but
and
no.
I was like, it sounds like a horrible thing. Like, maybe people use it for masturbatory purposes, but, like, no, it's a legitimate option for treatment for erectile dysfunction.
That's good. So when you Reebok pump your penis, it somehow makes it hard?
Apparently, yes. And the government will pay for it.
The government will take care of you, all right? Obamacare's got your back.
Got your penis pumped
Got your bare back.
And it's just another example of wasteful spending.
Right.
From our government. Just go down to your local Walmart and get a penis pump for retail prices.
Don't make me pay for your penis pump via my taxes.
Absolutely.
A student high on party drug cuts off his own penis after stabbing his own mother.
Speaking of penises, this is the worst.
This guy's gonna need a penis pump for a long time.
He cuts off his own penis after stabbing his mother.
After stabbing his mother on high off of this designer party drug.
Okay.
A deranged student cut off his own penis with a knife while apparently high on a party drug called meow. Carol, have you heard
meow?
Have you heard of meow?
I had not. You mean meow mix?
No.
Like the cat food?
Meow mix, please deliver. No, we're talking about meow. It's called mephedrone.
Oh, I have heard of mephedrone.
It's a synthetic.
I've never heard of it called meow.
It's a synthetic amphetamine-like stimulant.
It is.
Which is also known by the names drone, meow, and MCAT. So, MCAT.
Oh, MCAT is where they get meow. Yeah.
For all you doctors out there, you can
get yourself a MCAT.
Taking the MCAT, you got some meow.
Right, because MCAT actually makes a little more sense based on like the breakdown of the like chemicals that are involved with mephedrone.
Right.
Meow. Dude, I love me some mephedrone, dude. That shit's tight.
It produces similar effects to drugs such as cocaine.
Absolutely.
Causing the user to feel euphoria, but can also provoke paranoia and anxiety, as in this case.
It's like fucking crack cocaine and ecstasy all rolled into one, dude.
Wow.
Fucking meow. I need to get myself some of that meow.
You need to get that
meow, dude.
Right, meow. Let me get that drone.
Oh wait, so
the spaced out teenager, 19, mutilated himself after stabbing his mother at their home, it claimed yesterday.
Jesus.
Police raced to the scene after the injured 46-year-old woman called 999.
Isn't that? Oh, because it was in Britain.
Yeah, this is
Sorry,
in the UK. Their 911 is 999.
Like, lady, you can dial nines all you want. Nobody's gonna come here in the U.S.
Right, dude. Mom, you're gonna call 999 because of my meow meow?
Call 999 right meow.
Once there, they found her son hanging out of a bedroom window with blood pouring from his wounds.
Oh, hanging from a window.
Because in his paranoia, he sliced his penis off.
Now, I've also heard other people said it was his scrotum, not his penis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Other reports say
Other
scrotum?
reports. I was big into this story this week, so various reports. It's we're not sure what part of the penile.
He either lost his shaft or he lost his scrot.
Sack. One of the two. Scrot.
Both were rushed to the hospital with life-threatening injuries in the early hours of December 29th. Yesterday, the mother was said to be in unstable condition at the Royal Sussex County Hospital.
Thank God.
But
I'm glad she survived. God, I mean, yeah, I joke around, but that drug is fucked up. Like, that was the one where people were doing all sorts of crazy shit.
Yeah, and obviously...
And it's legal. Like, it's legal still in the UK.
No, it says mephedrone is illegal to sell and possess in the UK.
Oh, I'm lying. Well, I better call myself 999.
But it's been linked to a number of unconfirmed deaths in this country. So it's mostly shit's going down in the UK with the meow meow. Yeah, and they because of that, they fucking cut meow meow off at the tail here in the fucking US, dude. They I remember it was legal here for, a few years ago for about I don't know, 6 months, a year maybe. You could buy but it was like they sell them in those packages that are like not for human consumption or whatever. Yeah.
Just like synthetic marijuana or all that other stuff, like, and you could buy it, but they very quickly they cracked down and made it illegal.
Yeah, but what did it say on? Did it? Obviously, you can't say that on the packaging. It can't be like, "Yo, this is meow meow for you to get fucked up." What is it? It says
meow meow. Well, no, they would say like party pills. But what's funny is buying it online, you can't there's ways to hide it. So just like that's why they used to be bath salts. Like bath salts is the same thing. It's mephedrone.
Right.
So it's not like new, which is surprising why this kid fucking stabbed his mom in his penis.
I know. He's probably been doing meow meow for a long time.
For a long time since it was legal. He's been fucking meowing it up. But here's the thing. So you can it used to be bath salts, and people would post things about like, oh yeah, when you're drawing your bath, make sure you drink lots of water. It's a very smooth bath. It lasted a long time, like all the reviews for it. But then people were like, we know what bath salts are, fuckers. And so they would change the market to plant food.
Plant food. So they're selling it as it's plant food.
It's plant food. So if you go online and you search like Molly's plant food, that's like a brand name for mephedrone, which you can't buy anymore, but back when it was legal, and you can still actually look at some of this stuff. So people would change, like their reviews would be all like, when I fed this to my plant, the leaves were super vibrant and got full of energy.
Don't worry,
you give your plant lots of water.
Don't worry, your plant's not gonna stab its mother and cut off its stamens. 1-star review. Oh man, this guy got some bad meow meow.
Yeah, that's some bad meow meow. That plant food is gonna fucking wilt your leaves, dude.
Wow. Stay away from the drugs.
It's
Caroline
horrible.
Paige.
Caroline Paige, don't do drugs. Let this be a legacy to you, young lady. Now that you're older and you're listening to this,
clean living's where it's at.
Clean
just
living
like your
is
father.
where it's at. Yes, hey, Caroline, your dad smokes a lot of weed. Just gonna throw that on the table. If you don't know that by now, by the time you're listening to this, now you do.
Now
I guarantee he hasn't quit.
Maybe it's something you guys can share together.
There you go. Well, how old would she have to be for her to start partaking with you?
Like, when are you gonna smoke weed with Caroline?
Yeah, when are you gonna smoke with baby Paige?
Yeah, that's a tough one because times will change by the time she's.
Yeah, it'll be legal.
Yeah, she'll be doing meow meow like it's no tomorrow.
It's nothing, dude.
But probably around the same time I would share a beer or something like that.
21 years old.
Yeah, well, or 18, late high school.
That's illegal.
That's illegal, dude.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's of course it's illegal. But you probably went to a wedding when you were like 17 and had a few beers, maybe even got drunk, right?
Sparkling grape juice.
No. My parents were never ones to be like, "Hey, come on,
check this out." No.
Yeah, no, they were like, "You're not old enough."
Oh,
Even when I was like, "Mom, I just got hammered with Rob Hubbard last night."
He's having a baby tomorrow. Well, that's nice.
So, Caroline, you have that to look forward to. This should become a segment, like talking to Rob's kids when they're older. Like talking into the future with Chuck and Aral, with Uncle Chuck and Uncle Aral.
So they can look back on their father so fondly.
I'm trying to think of all the funny things that like happened throughout the course of this podcast that we can like call Rob out on. Be like, Paige, refer back to episode 25. Rob mentioned sex a lot. It was really weird.
Sex with your mom.
Sex with your mother. That's going to be horrible and scarring for you as you get older. Hey, speaking of older episodes, though, Chuck, you had some news this week that wrapped up like the longest running web series ever.
Yes, the final episode of my web series, Bad Porn, was uploaded this weekend.
This weekend, and we looked it up. The first episode, we talked about it. It was posted. How many episodes are there, Chuck?
No, 7 episodes. The last episode posted.
Oh, the last one. That's right. So this is episode 7.
This is episode 8. This is episode 8.
Episode 8. Episode 7. The last one was posted on August 26th, 2013.
So if you guys remember the hilarious web series that I was in.
If you've been hanging on pins and needles, waiting for the exciting conclusion to Bad Porn for the last 12 months. No, what is it, 6 months? I don't do math. I don't know. Since last summer, it's up.
It's finally here. We'll post it on the Facebook.
It probably was close to a year, like, since the first one.
Yeah.
Well, since the first one was even posted online, like it was probably March of last year.
Totally. Come on, it's like when there were 7 years between Back to the Future and Back to the Future 2. It's kind of like that.
Is it?
We're all excited for the return.
We couldn't wait. Lines around the corner for internet cafes around the country.
Bad Porn. So check out the exciting conclusion.
And it is really funny. So actually, you can watch the whole series. There are times when, believe it or not, it goes a little blue. It gets a little ridiculous, as does our podcast.
Style.
Right? But Chuck's really funny in it. I like Keith. The guy who plays Keith is funny, I guess. But I'm mad because he's like a fat bearded guy, and I'm like, fuck you. That's my part.
That's the Hollywood you.
Yeah, fuck you, Hollywood Aral. Why can't I play that part? So tell, what's her name?
Amber?
Tell Amber that I'm going to be in the next episode, or the next web series, starring Chuck Ganchorre.
Bad Porn 2.
Bad Porn 2, which, if you watch the end,
Badder Porn.
It's setting itself up for a sequel.
It leaves it open for a second season, which is never going to happen. Okay, so yeah, check out Bad Porn. We'll post it on the Facebook page. Our Facebook page, by the way, is facebook.com/WestXMidwest. You can tweet at us on Twitter at West_X_Midwest. Email us at WestXMidwestPodcast@gmail.com. What's the phone number? Does anybody have?
Yeah, Rob, what's our phone number?
I will find it in just a moment.
Okay.
Let's see.
You can subscribe, stream, download, write a review on iTunes.
Tell a friend. Tell people. Tell anybody. Tell somebody you hate. Just be like, this is the worst podcast ever, but I hate this person, so I'm going to torture them and make them listen to it. Because they'll probably love it, because they're not assholes like you.
Like you.
You can also check out our relatively brand new website, westxmidwestpodcast.com.
Phone number is 734-562-2385.
There we go.
Leave us a voicemail.
Leave us a voicemail. Call it anytime, day or night.
Day or night.
Rob's got the ringer on. It'll wake the baby.
It'll wake the baby up. So call any day, anytime.
And folks, short episode because we like to keep it short, just like our wives.
It's maternity leave.
It's maternity leave.
It's maternity leave. So thank you all for hanging out this week. Make sure that you post comments about our shit because otherwise we don't know what to talk about.
And we will see you next week. Thanks for listening. I'm Chuck Ganchorre.
I'm Aral Gribble. On behalf of Robert Hubbard and Caroline Paige Hubbard, this has been West by Midwest. See you next week.
That didn't wake up Caroline. I don't know what will.